When I was younger, I used to do a lot of activism with homeless people, and I realized that, you know what, not every homeless person is a drug addict or lazy. The fact of the matter is that most of them just ran into some trouble in their life at some point, and they happen to be on the street. And most of them want to get off the street as fast as possible.
I graduated from school and said I'm dancing, and my mom kicked me out of the house.
Why?
I don't know, I haven't spoken to her since. Hey, Mom. I was homeless on the streets for about 2 years. Every day I would just street perform. I would have like $150 in my pocket. It was just like, do I want to go get a hotel room or do I want to just dance and practice till the sun comes up? And believe it or not, I would actually dance all night.
You make enough money to live doing this. You have a house, you have an apartment, something like that?
I was actually homeless for 2 years before I got my apartment, just dancing on the streets, just doing what I had to do with it.
Right.
But yeah, dancing all 100%.
All right.
Nobody believes in me. I don't have anyone in the crowd supporting me. Nothing.
You just came here by yourself?
By myself. I hope every kid that's watching us who wants to dance, who's ever been told that they can't do it, I just proved to them that you can do it.
And the fact is that homeless people are just people. They're not worse or better or anything else than anybody else. They're just people. And they're people deserving of dignity and respect and love. And we are screwing them over.
He was just another beggar by the highway, but his sign said, "I have a God-given gift of voice." So the reporter from the Columbus Dispatch took a chance.
Say something with that great radio voice.
When you're listening to nothing but the best of oldies, you're listening to Magic 98.9.
His name is Ted Williams, 53, from Brooklyn. As a teen, he fell in love with broadcasting after a chance meeting with a local DJ.
He said to me, listen, radio is defined theater of mind.
But spent the last decade on the streets.
The Dave and Jimmy Show every weekday morning.
Perfect, man.
From the side of the road to inside the studios of local radio, where many callers offered Williams employment, even a mortgage.
I just didn't know if anything like this would have happened.
Okay, the ID situation, yes, ma'am. We had to go all the way downtown and get a proof of residency. I had to go to a couple homeless shelters to get that filled out. And then I had to get a court injunction to, prove who I was, date of birth and all, because I didn't have any ID or nothing, and so when I got out there with the sign, it gave me a chance to, the public passing, good morning, thank you, and people would roll their windows down. Then it became a situation where the same people that would give me money, they would just come by just to see if I was still there so that they could hear me say, listen to more of the best music, and I started using local talent.
The reality in America is that almost every single American is living one paycheck away from being homeless. If you miss one of your paychecks, all of your debt and all of your housing and all of the things you need to pay are going to collapse on top of you, and you are going to be homeless. That is a very real reality that almost all of us have to deal with every single day.
I've never met anyone that's here that woke up one day and said, I choose to be here, the way someone will plan a pregnancy. Not one. No. It's like they're trying to get us. It really is like there's a war on poor people. And it's one more way to, like things aren't difficult enough. They go out of their way to make things more difficult on the poor people. I mean, that's not unusual. But when it's right in front of you,
What is hiding in those weak and sunken eyes? A fiery throng of muted angels giving love and getting nothing back.